Good day, everyone. We all know that 4 years from now, hopefully we are employed and happy with our job. Most of us work because we aim to have earning for a living. However, there are people who choose not just because of the salary. We asked two dedicated people on their perspective on what makes them stay in their jobs. Let's meet Sir Ariel Ramos from Pulumbuhangin National High School and Ma'am Adora Robin from the Seed Montessori School. We hope that you will enjoy the video.
Basically, my job makes me survive. When I was young, I dreamt of becoming an educator since my sister is also a teacher. I really wanted to teach young kids, be a model, be an inspiration to others. I love my job because I know a lot of students will greet you, will hug you, will thank you, and will be there for you any time of the day. If you have problems, if you have some roadblocks in life.
I love my job because this is my passion. I really wanted to teach and to also not to teach just the kids but also the teachers. Teaching the kids, teaching the teachers on how to teach kids. This has the best environment for me and for this has the best work environment. And I find my colleagues, my co-teachers, they're like family. I regard them as family and my employers are good people. I think there's no other place for me to stay than the Seed Montessori School. Finding the right fit. It should fit your qualification. It should fit your whatever goal you wanted to have, like the pay, the salary scheme, the benefits. If all those fit your requirements, so you go for it.
Factors to be considered in finding a job. Number one is alignment. I believe that there should be an alignment between the course, what course you are graduate of, and of course the job you are finding or looking for. Okay, I think passion should also be considered in finding a job because have this passion to work, everything will not go into perfect place. Aside from that, salary. Salary should be considered also because it should provide adequate compensation for yourself and for your family. Okay? Because it's you are earning for a living. Of course, the travel time. Okay, you should consider the distance of your house, of your home, to your workplace, okay? To save time, to save effort, to save energy. And of course, the colleagues, okay? The environment, yung samahan na meron sa isang trabaho is also a great factor to consider. I could consider one of my mistakes or shortcomings as an educator. As a neophyte in teaching, I have this very short patience when it comes to students, since you are not actually into it, or you are not yet designed to teach small kids. So patience is really a great factor. Another one is the lack of self-confidence. Of course, you are facing more than hundreds of students every day. So you need to build more confidence. If you don't have confidence with yourself, definitely you cannot teach well. You cannot face your children, the learners. And of course, aside from that, the mastery of the subject matter. Kapag bago ka pa lang, medyo nangangapa ka pa sa lessons na tinuturo mo, you're not actually comfortable in teaching it, especially kung hindi naman yun yung tinuturo mo, kung yun yung major mo. And then, of course, last, siguro yung adjustment sa environment. Kasi you are not actually familiar with the new environment. You tend to be inside the box, and it's very difficult for you to come out from the box. siguro yung mga things na ginawa ko to overcome those mistakes or shortcomings is that first, of course, time. Okay? Um, as time goes by, it will make you a better educator. Uh, siguro kasama na rin din yung mga trainings, seminars, and workshops na inattend mo, okay? Together with the help of your fellow co-teachers, colleagues. Another one is yung advice, okay? Yung mga advice coming from the senior teachers or from your colleagues, it has a great impact, okay? To overcome those mistakes and of course to be a better educator.
Mistakes along the way. The second year of teaching, I was teaching the grade 1 class. I wanted to teach them how to be responsible. So I had a mistake of giving assignments before, verbally, and without writing it down. So I was assuming that they would understand or they would remember, but there was one parent who corrected me, "Teacher, you should be writing down the assignments because they tend to forget." So that was one which I didn't forget me. So every time when I have things, especially with little kids. Pero dito naman, I'm teaching now at senior high school. So ganun lagi, I always write down what the students need to know or need to do for the next meeting. That's just one. When it comes naman to administering to teachers, siguro kasi when I give reprimands, I'm very objective. Sometimes you have to be firm. You have to stick to the decision, especially if one teacher really needs to be reprimanded because of an offense he or she did. So sometimes I regret decisions, pero most of the time I don't. Kahit it would cost her job minsan. Kasi the priority should be the children and not the personal relationships I have with the teachers.
Some of the advice that I could give to those employees is to always practice the work ethics. When we talk about work ethics, we actually dealing with honesty, dealing with service, professionalism. So we should be professional at all times, whether we are inside the school or outside. The teamwork as well. Okay, you should work as a team. Okay, no personnel or no employee should be left behind. Okay, sabi nga, ang isang walis tingting na sama-sama mas nakakawalis.
Workplace. You have to respect your co-teachers, especially when you are in a common number one, kasi we are following the school's policies and procedures. We have those in the manual, and every year before the school year starts, we discuss the do's and don'ts, and these are taken from the Magna Carta for Teachers, mga ganung klaseng policies. So we have to follow those mga teachers' ethics, dapat pina-follow yun. Kasi if you don't follow this, syempre chaos yun, di ba? You can just do or say what you wanted to say. So, we abide by the rules as mandated. Meron din yung formulated rules yung the Seed Montessori School, which all faculty members and staff should follow. So, if you follow those, there's no need for you to be worried. Kasi una-una, if you follow yung kung anong nakalagay doon, you won't go wrong. Kasi andun lahat eh. So, you just have to, the monitoring and also how you deal with your students, how you deal with your colleagues. Basta, respect. It boils down to respect. Okay? Respect sa students, respect sa colleagues. Yung natin. Harmonious yung relationship. Yung ibang schools siguro, yung principal ganito, dito hindi. Kapag kahit ganito ka, nasa position ka, you are together in reaching the goal of the school, mission and vision of the school.
one of the greatest lesson for me as a teacher is that as a teacher, we have this power to change the lives of our students, diba? Our influence affects eternity. Diba? Everything that you do will affect your students, your learners. It will have a great impact to their life. And I think it's not the influence is immeasurable. Yeah? Today, forever, and every single day of forever. So I am proud that I am a teacher, and I know someday I am an instrument, or I am an instrument of change. If I want to see a change in the world, I should be an ideal educator to my students, to my colleagues, and to other people.
First, when I started at the SEED, the school only had a few students. And Mr. Morales, when I applied, he told me that if you wanted to grow, you grow with us. When I decided that I really liked the school, I held on to his promise na you grow with us. Let the seed grow, just stay with us, sabi niya. What are the lessons along the way? First, of course, when you are new in an organization, there are really challenges ahead. So at first, my co-teachers did not welcome me because they see me as a threat. Because when I came here, I already had my master's degree. Then no one among my co-teachers had any. They didn't have any degree, postgraduate degree, so they saw me as a threat. So, but of course, my reason for staying is not to compete, but to work with them. So along the way, they understood naman. Another lesson is it's not easy to be dealing with people. As a teacher and as a worker, you have to really have good interpersonal skills. Okay, you have to learn how to work well with people. Kasi if you see yourself, like for example, you are already in a position and you are just using your position to to lord over others, that is not a good thing to do. Being in a position is an instrument for you to really be able to reach your objective. It's not something that you should abuse, right? So, dapat if you are in a position, dapat you are a good role model. I always see it like that way. Siyempre, you are given responsibilities. One of those responsibilities is for you to be able to handle yourself well, handle the people well, the students, taking care of the kids.
Paano niyo po tinitrain yung mga teachers sa, di ba, since sinabi niyo po kanina na interpersonal skills,
Yes.
Importante din siya aside from technical skills. Paano po sila tinitrain
Sa interpersonal skills. Sa hiring pa lang. Parang I have a good way of judging people. Sa ano pa lang, sa initial interview, of course demo, and then initial interview, parang I would know if this person fits the organization. Kita ko na kaagad yun. If way of dealing with others would fit the organization. Nandun, umpisa pa lang.
So,
pag hindi, like the manner of speaking, so diba, this is a Montessori school, the teacher should be gentle, the teacher should respect the students, dapat ganon. So, dapat sa personality pa lang, kita ko na if you are a perfect fit or hindi.